What's up, everyone? We're back for another episode on Groove by ALBY. I'm Adam, your host, and I'm joined today by a very talented producer, Dan Ficara. How are you today, Dan?
Thank you for having me. I'm very good.
Thank you for accepting the invitation. In case you guys didn't notice, we are at Baby today. First time for the interview here. Thank you for accommodating. Thank you, Jam, also.
Of course, thank you, Jam.
To help us to set up everything. First, as always, just maybe try to understand like where you come from, and maybe if you can like go back where basically your first time playing in front of a crowd.
So my first time in front of a crowd, I started at a young age. My musical background is my father was a DJ, so I basically adapted to whatever he was doing. I was pretty young. I started doing more like family events at reception halls. But my first time playing in a club, I was 18. Yeah, first start of 18. I played at École Privée.
Oh wow! So more not really like your vibe now, more like a rap thing.
At the time, it was a house event on Thursdays.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so I played there, and that was my first time playing my idea of music in front of people.
École Privée, for me, I don't know for you, maybe we're in the same generation, but for me it was 2017, 18. Is it like around
yeah,
that?
I mean, I turned 18 in 2016, so that year, I think maybe it was 2017, but in between that time I had played there for a house event they had going on Thursdays.
Nice. Any superstition or any like routine you do before playing a set?
I always have to have an updated playlist. I can't, even if I just download one song, I for some reason feel better about performing that night. Just because I feel fresher, I feel like I have something new, even though no one's heard anything else I've had on my USB.
So you always have like, so would you say like you never play, not the same set for sure, but like you never play like exactly like the same like selection of track?
Sometimes I don't even play the songs I downloaded that day. Sometimes I don't even play the new stuff. It just makes me feel better knowing that I have newer stuff. It just makes me feel better about it. I don't know. That's a weird superstition I have.
So when we were like discussing this week, you sent me like some new tracks like coming
in 2026. Yeah.
2026, and I was like, to be honest, really like amazed about like I didn't like listen to all the tracks, but
I sent you a few. Yeah, there was 15 if I'm not mistaken in that folder.
I listened to I think like 3 or 4. But if I understand correctly, like you basically doing from A to Z, like the whole production, right? So vocals, lyrics, mix, master.
Basically, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Right?
From beginning process to putting the first kick drum in the project to getting it mastered. I do it on my own.
What the word producer mean to you in 2026?
I mean, I still see producers as what they initially were. You know, people that curate a vibe, create an ambiance, create a world in a song. In like 7 minutes, you're creating something for people to enjoy. For me, that's a producer.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Because my question comes because like, as you know, like in a world now where like everyone has like their label, like DJ producer in their bio. So like you don't know like who's producing what and what, like, is it like really like this track that this DJ producing? We don't know right now.
I mean, yeah, nowadays DJ and producer seem to be synonymous with each other. It's unfortunate that it's like that because I mean you can't be a full-time DJ without being a producer nowadays. For some reason now, like you have to be a producer if you want to be a DJ, and it's unfortunate that it's like that. But that's the way the game is set up, and you can't blame people for doing that because I mean. It's the way it's set up right now. But I mean, I guess it does, it takes away the authenticity of it because there's a lot of people not doing it from the heart. And I guess it just pisses people, not really piss off, but like, it just takes away like the magic of it, of what it actually is.
No, yeah, because in a world where like ghost production now is like almost everywhere, right?
Yeah.
What is your take on DJs buying like tracks and releasing under their name?
I mean, considering how like the industry is set up, where if you want people to come to your show, you need to have music out. You can't blame them. You know, they want a DJ just as much as I do. But I mean, like I don't know, DJing and production it's two different things, but nowadays they're synonymous. They're melted into one. I can't blame them, but it's unfortunate that it's like that. I don't agree with it because I mean I put in all the work from beginning to end, and I DJ at the same time. So for me, it's kind of like I get whatever, you know.
Yeah, but
it's the way it is.
Yeah, but like this is what I'm arriving at this point is where what is like the boundaries, what is like the how can you like difference maybe like I don't know if I'd say it correctly, but like how can you know that this guy you don't, basically how can you know like this guy is really like putting the work to produce this song, and the other guy, like I don't want to give names, but like some like just like buy music and like basically they're sometimes better knowing and they have better shows than the other guys, like doing their ass off to as you like. When you told me basically you like write lyrics and you find a vocalist to sing, and I was like, wow man, this guy is doing the right way. So for me, like it's
because it all comes from the heart. I mean, for me, it's music has been my passion my entire life. I mean, I wouldn't be anything else if it wasn't for music. So I mean, yeah, it's weird that it's like that. I mean, you can't change it, you know. it's just unfortunate. I mean, you could tell. I mean, if you have the ear for it, eventually you could tell by people's consistency. Like if their sound changes over time, if they're following trends, that kind of is like a giveaway that they're just you know, buying into the scene just to stay relevant. But I mean, like, can't really tell. It just is what it is. It's the way. It's unfortunate, but I mean, it's the way it is.
Yeah. This is.
But they won't last. That's the way I see it. Is that I mean, you're building your foundation on a lie. So I mean, like, eventually you have to just keep investing in that rather than it coming from the heart. It's not coming from a place of honesty. You know.
100%. Yeah. Do you have any like instrumental background to do like all this producing? Does it help you to do like new music?
So aside from DJing from a young age, I started DJing at 7. I play drums. So basically I started off by playing drums with like rock music, but that turned into me playing percussion like conga, bongos, shakers, just stuff like that. And I have a good sense of rhythm. Yeah. So that's why a lot of my music always tends to have like a very drum heavy sound to it. There's always a lot of percussions. There's always a lot of tribalness to it. But yeah, my background in music is mainly just drums.
I love drums. I played also drums, so I think
it's fun.
I think we can do a lot of drums together at some point.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Do you have a drums? Did you have like not now, but did you like play like drums like throughout like your I don't know, like childhood maybe?
Yeah, throughout my childhood I had a drum set when I was younger and I would practice. And now I have congas. I just have 3 congas that I play.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so all my music,
your hand?
Yeah, all my music that you hear the hand percussion, it's all me.
Okay, cool. Wow, yeah. I'm better with like the sticks, but
I'm the opposite. I'm better with my hand. It's you get to feel it more.
Okay, I wanted to talk also about your time in Ibiza in 2024.
Yeah.
So you did a remix for Pablo Fierro back then, and then you did an opening for him in Ibiza.
Club Chinois, yeah.
Wow, this is a huge club, bro.
Insane.
Huge club.
Yeah, insane venue.
Can you maybe like just walk through how did you reach out to Pablo Fierro, because he's like one of the biggest names in Afro tribal house? Like how was the process started for the remix, and maybe then we can talk about him and like Club Chinois.
So I had opened for him at Bazart in Montreal, and after my set I had given him a USB with I think 40 of my songs.
Wow.
Just like demos, like they were demos, completed tracks, released tracks, whatever. I just wanted him to hear my stuff. So I gave him a USB with everything on it. And on that USB, there was like a demo Amarte Así remix that doesn't even sound anything like the one you hear now. But he was happy that, you know, like I was trying to bring back something of his that had came out, I think, in like 2012. So he sent me the official stems. So I got the real acapella, I got the original stems from the original track. And then I had made a couple other remixes. I mean, I made like 4 or 5 versions. And I had sent him that one saying, hey, I also did this. And he was like, he loved it. And like the demo version that I had sent him was the version he sent to all his DJ friends. So like the version that you hear in the Diplo set was basically my first export.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not even the released version. That it was the first bounce that he had sent out.
And then you did the mastering, which is on Spotify.
Yeah, then he's like, we're gonna release it and all that. So I went back to it. I tweaked it just a little, made it sound nice and full, made it sound perfect to my ear, and then I sent it to him, and then we had released it. Yeah.
Nice. Then what happened when he invited you to play at Club Chinois?
Yeah, so a few months after I had opened for him and I had made the Amarte remix, I got an email asking me for my availabilities to play at Club Chinois during the summer of 2024. I mean, for starters, I freaked out because it's a dream on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing in Ibiza, you're playing at Club Chinois. I'm opening for my all-time favorite artist, and I mean, for me, it was just an unreal experience. And I remember I had of course given them my dates. They had told me to come in the month of June. I had landed in Ibiza the night before I played, and the first night I went to Club Chinois. I wanted to check it out. I was blown away by this club. It's insane venue. And like, I remember I had went back to my hotel room and I had made a whole new playlist for my set, because I was like, no, we're in a place where you could play, you could really push the limits, you could play something different here. And then the next day, we went for dinner. I mean, shout out to Pablo. I mean, this guy's amazing.
He seems to be a very cool guy.
Oh, he's the coolest.
Spanish, right? He's Spanish.
Yeah, he's from Canary Islands.
Wow.
Yeah, we had went for dinner, and then I had played the first set, the opening of the room, which is my favorite set to play. So I believe it was an hour and a half.
Okay.
Hour and a half set, and from having nobody in the room to basically the room being full, it was an incredible experience. Yeah, it felt out of world.
This is when when you see people coming into the club, and like the first ones, like they don't know if it's time to dance, so they go to the bar, and like this is the most difficult part of the job, when you need to bring them to the dance floor and keep them to the dance floor.
For me, it's my favorite part. I grew on being an opener for other DJs, so for me, I feel like you kind of get to craft the room around what you want. That's why I like playing when the room is empty, the first song, to like an hour in, when the room is like ready to hear something different, and then you start bringing it up. You just, you brought them somewhere, you caught them with the groove, and now you start bringing it somewhere. It's absolutely my favorite thing to do. And doing it in a room like that with the disco ball, the lights, the sound system, it's an unreal experience.
How was the set in Club Chinois? Did you felt something like particular? Was there like a moment that you caught, or I don't know, like how was like the crowd basically?
Honestly, I don't remember much of it, just because I remember being so nervous and wanting to play such a perfect set that I didn't really, I guess a regret of mine, I didn't really take the time to just look up and enjoy what I was doing. Only towards like 50 minutes, when I really started to bring it up, that I look up and I saw that there was a full room in front of me. Like I had said, I pressed play, it was empty, and I look up and it's full.
And you had that.
I was like, oh, okay, this is exactly what I wanted. That was a moment that I was like, okay, I'm really playing in Ibiza right now. It was really a surreal experience.
I don't know, 100%.
So surreal that like I said, it's hard for me to remember the whole thing, because it feels like a dream.
Yeah, it went like very fast. Like you didn't like caught, like you didn't enjoy basically the moment.
Yeah,
right.
It's like you spend like, what was it, like almost 6 months preparing for it, wow, only for that hour and a half to just go by in the blink of an eye, and then you're like, oh yeah, that was it. But I look back and I just can't believe that happened.
Just work to do more than that, and come back. And
of course, yeah.
Without transition, what is the biggest mistake you made live during a set?
Biggest mistake I made live?
Hopefully not in Club Chinois.
No. Luckily, I can say that Club Chinois was probably one of my best sets. Nice. Luckily, I really pushed the limits on that set. I really curated something unique and different, really something that I want people to know me as. But the biggest mistake I made during a set, not formatting my USB. So showing up and having no music to play and just having to tell the venue like I can't play. So I mean like main event DJ is not even there yet. They have no DJ to fill in. So I like nobody knows what to do. That's really a big mistake. But that's like early days.
Yeah. That's a
yeah, beginner.
That's not a good feeling.
No. Showing up to a club with no music, no. As for other mistakes, I don't know. Probably not going to the bathroom before your set.
Yeah. Well, this one, I don't know. Like this one, I try not to think when you're playing. Like try to forget about the toilet. But
yeah, no, it's really uncomfortable when you're trying to focus on music and you really have to go to the bathroom. That's a big mistake, and you can make it at any level.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure it happens like to everyone. The funniest or craziest thing that happened to you behind the decks.
Funniest thing that happened behind the decks. I'll be honest, nothing really comes to mind. I feel like it's either I can't think of anything because I'm just normalized to crazy stuff that I can't think of anything crazy,
Okay.
or people just assume it's crazier than it is. I just play music, you know.
I mean like the toilet thing probably, or yeah, like even the stories you told me before. It's something. I mean when you think about crazy things or funny things, I heard like pretty insane things, but I don't know, like maybe people they're like coming into the deck. I'm sure it happens.
Yeah, people just deciding to come and like play with the jog wheel, play with the CDJs, press play. That's dancing on top of like the mixer, and I'm like, what are you doing? But I feel like I'm just so like normalized to that. It's not even crazy anymore. Because I mean, like people, they'll stop the song. There's a whole crowd in front of me. They're looking at me like I did something, and I don't know.
Yeah, a topic that we really like into it now, AI. What do you like? Do you think AI can replace DJ at some point, or do you think like what we do it's really like something human that no AI like can change it?
I think it will replace.
Okay.
I think it's even a good thing, because those who are replaceable by AI, I mean, it'll just leave more space for people that are doing it from the heart. That's the way I see it. Because I mean, in the end, like if you're just there playing the hits, playing like the top songs, I mean, AI could do that. Anybody could do it. You're like a radio. It's just a jukebox. But like people that are really curating something different for crowds that are there to hear something different, AI can't do that. It just can't. Well, I mean, maybe it could. I don't know. But
no, yeah,
I just see that being like the authentic stuff. Like it's really like the roots of it. And AI is just going to replace the people that are replaceable.
I'm curious to know, like, I'm sure we're going to arrive at this point where you can create a set just like by like choosing music, and AI going to do like the set. I'm just curious to see like the transition, you know, like.
I mean, for sure it's going to get there. I mean, it probably already exists. We don't know about it. There's probably already somebody coding it. But I mean, what are you doing that for? Like, you know, I mean, it's like, where's the fun in that? Like, if you're just going to have AI make your set and then you press play one time and it's just...
Playlist.
You know, what's the point of that?
Yeah. No, I mean, the whole thing is like, come to a show and like...
Read the room, interact with the crowd, see what they want, see what they need, and then playing something that they didn't even know they wanted. You know, that's the whole beauty about being a DJ. I mean, DJing and production, it's two different worlds completely.
And the crowd perspective, I was about to say that the good thing is, I mean, for me, when I go to a place, I really want to listen to tracks I don't know. That's why I'm going out, you know. Mm-hmm. So, but I don't think everyone is thinking like me. But
yeah, you see, because nowadays I feel like playing the top hits is just what sells the most. So that's what you hear the most. You know, that's why most of the time now you go out every weekend, you hear just the same tracks, same edits. You know, there's no... I mean, you can't blame the scene for being like that, you know. I mean, you got to pay the bills.
Yeah, I mean...
You know?
Yeah, this is another topic that... Okay, great. Then we're gonna end up soon. I always finish. This time I'm gonna take the phone for the last questions. Quick fire question, basically. So 1 or 2 words, and the first thing that comes to your mind, or your favorite thing, basically. First thing is intimate or bigger crowd?
Intimate.
Opening or closing set?
Opening.
Yeah, you told. House or techno?
I love both. I'm just gonna say house because I'm in that world.
CDJ or vinyl?
CDJ, easy.
Sunset or sunrise set?
Sunset.
Favorite drink during a set?
Coca-Cola on the rocks with a lime.
Really?
Yeah.
No alcohol, no.
No, I don't drink alcohol.
Nice. Not everyone, but you know what? The most DJs I met, I think now, I mean, like when you're in it, like at some point, you want to
Yeah, you
stop.
get fed up.
Yeah. 120 or 130 BPM?
120.
Opening.
Yeah, there you go.
Your favorite comfort food after a gig?
Poutine.
Okay. If you could play one track for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
Oof. White Isle Memories by Ridney and Michael Sebastian.
Okay, I don't think I know, but I'm gonna notice.
My favorite song of all time.
Okay. If you could time travel to any festival or any rave or any nightclub, basically, which one would you choose?
In what era?
Yeah, any era.
Gashouder. In like 2012. I would go see like the drum code events.
Nice. Yes, good one. Best DJ set you ever witnessed as a fan?
Hands down, Louis Vega. Hands down.
Where last year in Stereo?
At Stereo, yeah.
I was there too.
Hands down, the best set I've ever seen in my life. It was
Amazing.
so simple, and it was just nothing but selecting the right track for the right moment and playing it properly. It was mind-blowing.
You gave for me is the master for like.
It was insane. I stayed. It was probably the longest I stayed during a set. I stayed beginning to end.
Same for me. Same for me.
Incredible.
It was amazing. If you guys never saw Louis Vega, he's the master. You really if he's in your city, you need to go see him. 100%.
You have to see him.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Dan.
Of course. No,
For,
thank you, seriously. I appreciate it.
For the interview. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you want to see more of it. We do once a month with the new top DJs and producers in Montreal, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.